What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And the Guardian, the Mirror and the Daily Mail and other English newspapers are reporting that Liverpool have opened talks with Schalke over highly rated Turkish centre-back Ozan Kabak. Jurgen Klopp identifies him as an emergency cover for the injured Virgil van Dijk, and he would cost around £20 million. So what do you think about this news? Do you think that Liverpool should go for Kabak? I think Jurgen Klopp can coach him and improve him and develop him even more. And remember, he is just 20 years old and probably he's the cheapest option out of the available centre-backs, if you don't count Ezekiel Garay, who is a free agent right now, but he's 34 years old. I'm not sure he is good enough for the Premier League. He has never played in the Premier League. So guys, if you enjoy these transfer news updates, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. Turn on the bell and the YouTube notifications on your devices so you never miss the latest Liverpool transfer news uploads. And there is a new FIFA 21 Liverpool Career Mode episode dropping later today, so make sure to do not miss it. Check my channel later today. And Jurgen Klopp is a big fan, a big admirer of Kabak. We wanted him in the summer, but Schalke's £30 million valuation put Liverpool off. But Liverpool are offering 20 million now, and Schalke might just take it because they are in financial difficulty. They need funds because COVID has hit them hard, and also them not qualifying for Europe also hit their finances hard. And according to the reports coming from the Guardian, the Mirror and other newspapers, Liverpool have already opened talks with Schalke over a move for the highly rated Ozan Kabak. Schalke started the season in an absolute shocking fashion. They conceded 8 goals to Bayern Munich. They conceded 19 goals in total in just, I think, 5 Bundesliga games, which is a shocking return. That's like conceding 4 goals in almost every game. But Ozan Kabak is just a 20-year-old centre-back, so he can be improved, he can be developed and coached, and I'm sure that he could really step up to the next level under Jurgen Klopp. And according to the Mirror, Liverpool have told Schalke that they want to sign their 20-year-old defender in January. The German coach is believed to be an admirer, a huge fan of the young centre-back, and Liverpool thought to have made the move for Kabak in the summer, but because of the pandemic, Liverpool couldn't spend that amount on centre-back. Schalke had valued their defender as highly as 30 to 40 million pounds, but because of the pandemic, Liverpool are optimistic that they can sign this young talent for half that figure. And also probably Schalke conceding so many goals also cut down his asking price a lot. And Schalke triggered the release clause of Kabak in Stuttgart in the summer of 2019 when they triggered his release clause, which was 13 million pounds. He came through the ranks at Galatasaray before moving to Germany, and he already has 4 caps for Turkey, his country. And even though Fabinho is a great makeshift centre-back, it's not an ideal solution for the whole season that we play Fabinho and whoever it is available. And I think we need more numbers. Kabak would come in and really improve Liverpool's defence in terms of he would provide adequate cover when Gomez needs a rest, when Matip inevitably gets injured. I mean, he was already unavailable for the Ajax game, for the Sheffield United game, so he played one 90-minute game against Everton, Matip, and then after that, the next 2 games, he's injured again. So we just can't rely on Matip, which effectively means that Liverpool have just one fit senior centre-back in Joe Gomez, and then whoever is available. Fabinho right now is available. What if Fabinho gets injured? Then we have to play Gomez and a 17 or a 19-year-old pretty untried, proven player in the Premier League. So I think that's why Jurgen Klopp wants to sign Ozan Kabak, because we can't rely on Reece Williams or Nathaniel Phillips or even Billy Koumeti or Sepp van den Berg. If we need to play for 5-6 games without Fabinho, what happens then? I think Liverpool would be in serious trouble, and even dropping points in 2 or 3 of those games could mean Liverpool either win the title or not. So I think Kabak for 20 million makes sense if all things considered. And Jurgen Klopp, when he was asked about the recovery time for Virgil van Dijk, he said this: "We don't even want to know it, to be honest. It will take time, that's clear. In the end, it's really like this. All people are different. And so we should not limit that by saying, for him it was that long, for him it was that long." I think it makes sense from a specific moment in the recovery, in the rehab time, that it becomes individual, because then everybody copes differently with it and each body copes differently. That's why there is no need for a time frame. Let's say Virgil van Dijk is out for the season. Liverpool have to prepare for that. And anything, if he comes back earlier, that's a bonus. But I don't think we should rush that, because Van Dijk, we need him to recover 100%, and after that we can only use him. So Ozan Kabak came through the Galatasaray Youth Academy. He made his debut for Galatasaray in the 2017-18 season, where he was just basically a teenager. And then he played 17 games for Galatasaray, and then in January he was signed by Stuttgart in the 18-19 season. And in the summer, Schalke already snapped him up for 13 million, his release clause. And then he played 28 games for Schalke, scoring 3 goals in the process. So in just 1.5 seasons, Kabak scored 6 goals in the Bundesliga. So that means that he's a threat from set pieces, he's an aerial threat, and he's on a 5-year contract at Schalke. There is like 3.5 years left from that deal. I think 20 million would make it a pretty okay transfer. He's 186 centimeters tall, that's 6 foot 1 inch tall, and also he captained the Turkey under-17s at the 2017 European Under-17 Championship, and he was listed as one of the 10 players to watch by UEFA. We should really trust Jurgen Klopp's judgment on this. If Jurgen Klopp thinks that Kabak is a good enough centre-back to develop and to nurture and to improve him, I mean, he's playing in one of the worst Schalke sides in recent memory. David Wagner, he's Jurgen Klopp's friend, used to be Schalke manager. He got sacked, sadly, because of how shocking they have been recently. But if Jurgen Klopp thinks that he's good enough, I think we should believe him. He's in contact with David Wagner. Remember that this is his friend. So Wagner probably first-hand experienced Kabak, what kind of player he is, what attitude he has, how professional he is, and also his off the pitch, his life, what kind of philosophy he's leading his life with. So I think that Jurgen Klopp has all the information he needs to judge Kabak and whether he's good enough for Liverpool or not. And Jurgen Klopp praised Sheffield United in his post-match interview, but also he questioned the penalty decision. He said it wasn't even a foul. He said the penalty was not even a foul. During a season there are so many different periods. We have had an injustice and we have had to go again. I love these games as you earn all the rest. You earn easier games when it all goes your way on nights like this. We struggled with McBurney in the first half, but we changed our positioning and won the second balls. We were dominating at 2-1 and had some really good football, and then they came back. I'm not surprised at all. You always have to work hard against Sheffield United. It's hard to take for Chris Wilder. They never give up. I respect that so much. They go and go and go. Chris is doing a wonderful job, and he spoke about the penalty, saying the penalty conceded was clear. It was a challenge to win the ball. We are on the wrong end of another decision, but luckily we could sort that tonight. So maybe I should not talk too much about that. It was hard, as expected. Jordan Henderson, the Liverpool captain, said they are a good side, Sheffield United. They work really hard. We knew it would be difficult and we are delighted to get the points. McBurney was very good in the air, so it was hard for the lads at the back, but they coped and worked it out better in the second half. We should have killed the game off with another goal or two. I'm only interested in the mentality in our changing room, and I see hunger, resilience, character to dig in and win if you are not playing at your best. We showed we can dig in and see results out, and that's the kind of mentality that is needed. And I'm so happy that Liverpool won, because now Liverpool are joint top alongside Everton. And after the shocking Aston Villa game, after the way we were robbed the 2 points against Everton, it's just good to see Liverpool back on track, back winning Premier League games, because that's what we need to do if we want to win back-to-back Premier League titles. And Jurgen Klopp said there is so much more to come from Diogo Jota, who already has 2 Premier League goals for Liverpool. He said that Jota can get much better for Liverpool. Yes, Diogo scored a super goal and was really involved in the game. He can be much better, 100%, and that's good news. He's still adapting. In the moment, a lot of things we do are not natural for him. Then that's only because Wolves play a completely different system, but a lot of things he did for Wolves are exactly what we want him to do. Yes, that he's that close already is just a sign how good a player he is. As I said, if he stays fit, he's 23 years old, the future is bright, let me say it like this. We will need his quality, and I'm really happy that he settled in so nicely so far. It's not too much about what he's brought into the team. He's a good player, that's why we signed him. I said it only a few minutes ago when I was speaking with my coaches that it is so easy. He's such a likable person, and so it is so easy to like him. That makes everything easier. Then the player he's quick, he has the physicality, he's strong, he's good in the air, he's good on the ground, a lot of good things. He has exactly the quality we need, so that helps a lot. Like I said before, when I scored my first goal, that's what Diogo Jota said. I just wish these stands could be full to make it even more special. But I think in the end, the most important thing was that my goal was important to seal the victory. So I'm very pleased with that. We knew how important it was to get back to winning ways after 2 games without a win in the Premier League. And this game was really tough. We needed to come from behind, so I think in the end it is a massive 3 points for us. We knew in the second half we needed to come with everything to score the second goal. We had chances, we had a goal disallowed, but we have to believe until the end. And fortunately for us, we grabbed the 3 points. And I think at this stage, with Liverpool losing Van Dijk, having such a shaky defense lately, I mean, we conceded the most goals in the Premier League so far this season, which is absolutely mind-blowing at this stage, but it's still a developing situation. We just need to get 3 points after 3 points, and then the side will build confidence, and then we can hopefully click into another gear and be that ruthless winning machine that we were lost. And even our backup goalkeeper Adrian spoke out, and he said that he just can't defend the Pickford tackle. He said this: it was a very bad challenge in a very bad position. It was late. I think no players are allowed to do this kind of challenge. I am a goalkeeper. I always defend the goalkeepers, but going for a ball like this is not fair. In that situation, he has not many chance to block the ball, just hurting the other player. Your body is at risk every time you play. You have a few challenges you are allowed to do, but I don't accept this kind of challenge, and the Premier League don't accept these kind of things. And he's fully right. The Premier League should have punished Pickford. It's the biggest injustice that he walks away scot-free without even a suspension or red card, having ended Van Dijk's season. I mean, how can that be right? That's I fully agree with that. And that's it for today's Liverpool transfer news video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.